It's over. Fury has released everything to the public.
Everything he knows about. What we have is worth more than any of them ever knew.
What about the volunteers?
The dead will be buried so deep their own ghosts won't be able to find them.
And the survivors?
The twins. It's not a world of spies anymore, not even a world of heroes. This is the age of miracles, Doctor.
We arrested these 5 on Xandar. Check out the rap sheets. They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
You are now listening to ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all across this poison world.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Freeman. Welcome back to Joshua vs. the Movies, where we react, review, and go against all your favorite movies. Today, the movie I'll be going against, standing in the purple corner, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy came out in 2014 and was directed by James Gunn. Guardians served as an origin story for the new group of heroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, while also expanding the universe more into space. Guardians of the Galaxy was met with positive reviews, and was looked at as one of the best movies in Phase 2. But we're still going to see where it fits on the scale though. The visuals and the stunts will represent how well the CGI looks, and how well the action scenes are implemented, while the genre of the movie will be action. If you guys have any questions on the scoring template for each category, it will be in the description below. But I think we're all set, so without further ado, let's get to the review.
Fight.
Round 1.
Come on, Pete. Take these full things off.
You sound like your daddy. You even look like him. You're like...
Man, you got a present there for Peter, don't you?
I've got you covered, Pete.
Take my hand. Peter,
Pete, come on.
take my hand. No! No!
It's me.
No! No!
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right there. I gotta say, this is a pretty cool opening scene for the movie. I like how it's not just an origin scene, but this movie realizes how important this scene is, and it actually comes back up at the end.
Fight.
Round 2.
Drop it.
Hey, cool, man. No problem. No problem at all.
How do you know about this?
I don't even know what that is. I'm just a junker, man.
What is your name?
My name is Peter Quill, okay? There's another name you might know me by.
Star-Lord.
Who?
I forget this.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. The music in this movie will not go unnoticed, even though I can't play all the songs. So the movie would get a point for how well it does incorporating the songs in the movie. So with that, the movie's gonna earn a 0.2 out of 0.2 for music and score. On the other hand though, I get a point also because how both parties was going after the stone at the same time. So the Collector and Ronin basically found out about the stone at the same time, causing this run-in.
Fight.
Round 3.
Don't drink fountain water, you idiot. That's disgusting.
Yes, you did. I just saw you doing it.
Whoop.
Okay, Yumi. How bad does someone want to fight you? 40,000 units? We're gonna be rich!
Mr. Quill. Broker. The orb. Yeah, well, I almost died getting it for you. Some machine-headed freak working for a dude named Ronan.
Ronan? But I want no part of this transaction if Ronan is
Whoa,
involved.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Who's Ronan?
A Kree fanatic.
Come on, there.
He's someone whose bad side I'd rather not be on.
What about my bad side? Farewell, Mr. Quill. This guy just backed out of a deal on me. Sorry about myself.
This wasn't the plan.
Put him in the bag! Put him in the bag!
Good genders, man!
You're out hiding! That's not fair! Take it easy!
Should have learned.
I don't learn. One of my issues. You gotta be kidding me.
By the authority of the Nova Corps, you are under arrest.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. One thing this movie does well is not try to shoehorn the introduction of all of its characters in one scene. Most of the Guardians meeting in the scene makes sense, as all of them are on their own mission and don't just run into each other. One of the best things about the movie is the actors. Chris Pratt is hilarious as Pretty Quill. Zoe Saldana is always a win. Bradley Cooper is a treat as Rocket. And Batista as Drax is the perfect character for him.
His people are completely literal. Metaphors are gonna go over his head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
With that, the movie earns a 1.0 out of 1.0 for actors and acting.
Fight.
Round 4.
You have been betrayed, Ronan. Our sources within the Kiln-Sink Gamora has her own plans for the orb. Your partnership with Thanos is at risk. Thanos requires your presence. Now!
Yes, she lost a battle with some primitive.
Thanos put Gamora under your charge.
When she was apprehended by the Nova Corps, your sources say that she meant to betray us the whole time!
Now at your turn! I reveal!
The only matter I do not take seriously, boy, is you. Your demeanor is that of a pouty child. I shall honor our agreement, Kree, if you bring me the orb. But return to me again empty-handed, and I will bathe the Stallways in your blood.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. I'm not gonna mention how Thanos already got this information that Gamora betrayed him, like he has spies all around the universe. But I will say Thanos is what's wrong with most of the Phase 1 and Phase 2 movies. His biggest issue in both phases is laziness. Thanos is looked at as powerful as hell.
I promised Thanos I would retrieve the orb for him. Only then will he destroy Xandar for me.
But never gets anything himself. If you're hunting something as powerful as an Infinity Stone, wouldn't it be wise for Thanos to get it himself? I mean, he really could have just teleported there and got it, right? And then just teleported back home? Or did he just think Ronin would never open the orb when he got it? It's a shame too, because I actually like the scene of Thanos putting Ronin in his place.
Fight!
Round 5.
How are we supposed to do that?
Well, supposedly these bald bodies find you attractive, so maybe you can work out some sort of trade. I got one plan, and that plan requires a frickin' Quarnix battery, so figure it out! Once we have it, we gotta move quickly. So you definitely need to get that last. Or we can just get it first and improvise.
I'll get the armband.
Leg.
Yeah! Groot!
Fire! Fire on my command!
Tricky little beast!
Oh, yeah.
Move to the watchtower! All available guards in full combat gear.
Why is this one here?
We promised him he could stay by your side until he kills your boss. I always keep my promises when they're to muscle down. Whack jobs will kill me if I don't. Those are some big guns.
All fire! On my command! Yeah! 3, 2, 1!
You turned off the artificial gravity everywhere but in here.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. This escape scene is dope and funny, even though they probably shouldn't have accomplished this. I have to say that the visuals in the movie are really good also. All of the CGI looks good, including Rocket and Groot. And the action stunts aren't bad either. So with that, the movie earns a 0.5 out of 0.5 for visuals and stunts.
Fight!
Round 6.
Milady Gamora, I'm here to fetch you from my master. I present to you Tanalir Tevan, the Collector.
We have been halfway around the galaxy retrieving this orb.
Very well, then. Let us see what you brought. Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Infinity Stone. These carriers can use this stone to mow down entire civilizations like wheat in a field. Beautiful. Beyond compare.
We're all very fascinated, Whitey, but we'd like to get paid.
Exactly.
How would you like to get paid?
What do you think, fancy man? Units!
Very well then. Ready now. Stand back.
I will no longer be your slave!
No!
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. If you think about it, the Collector caused this himself. Why did he have to explain to them what the orb was? Was that required for the payment? He should have just paid them and kept it quiet. I mean, he already has another one. But if you don't think I should get a point for that, just know they survived this explosion.
Fight.
Round 7.
At last! I shall meet my foe and destroy him.
You called Ronin?
Will! Don't you move, boy! Don't you!
Ronan the Accuser! You are the one who transmitted the message?
You killed my wife. You killed my daughter. No!
Nebula! Retrieve the orb.
I can't make it to the Thanos. I have to head out.
Wait, these things aren't meant to go out there.
Nebula, please. If Ronan gets this stone, he'll kill us all.
Ronan, it is done.
Damn it.
Yondu! Yondu! This is Quill! Just outside nowhere. If you're there, come get me. I'm all yours.
You can't fit 2 people in there. You're gonna die. You'll die in seconds.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. This scene is alright, even though I'm not a big fan of the chase and Ronan not killing Drax for some reason. I will say though, Yondu only showed up so he can save Quill and Gamora, but I still feel at least one of them should have died while in space. But when it comes to the directing in this movie, it's really great by James Gunn. He does a great job introducing all of the characters in a realistic way. The action scenes aren't perfect directing wise, but it doesn't take away from the movie all that much. So with that, the movie gets a 0.9 out of 1.0 for directing.
Fight.
Round 8.
Guys. Come on. Yondu is gonna be here in 2 seconds. He expects to hear this big plan of ours. Today it's given us something. It has given us a chance.
To do what?
To give a shit. For once. Not run away.
Quill. I have lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies. I will be grateful to die among my friends.
I will fight beside you. And in the end, see my wife and daughter again. I am Groot.
Now I'm standing. You all happy? We're all standing up now. Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like how they approach this situation realistically. And in reality, that makes this scene even more touching.
Fight.
Round 9.
The starboard current has been breached!
None of that will matter once we reach the surface.
Seal security door! Now! Gamora, look at what you have done. You have always been weak. Traitor.
Nobody talks to my friends like that.
Head to the flight deck. I'll shut down the power to the security doors. Nebula, please.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. This whole sequence is cool, especially Groot throwing the soldiers against the wall. The action in the scene is probably the best in the entire movie. I like how the action in the scene showcases Drax's ability and Groot's powers. So with that, the movie earns a 0.4 out of 0.5 for action.
Fight!
Final round, round 10.
You did it!
At least it knocked him down. That's how he died.
Behold! Your guardians of the galaxy! What fruit have they brought? People of Xandar! The time has come to rejoice and renounce your paltry gods! Xandar!
Things are gonna get easier.
What are you doing?
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom.
My hand, Peter.
We're the guardians of the galaxy.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. Ronin really has an infinity stone, but decides to toss the main characters back without actually killing them for some reason. And then of course he gets distracted by Peter because he starts dancing seconds before he's about to accomplish what he's been talking about this whole movie and for who knows how long. So there you guys have it. That's my match against Guardians of the Galaxy. It turns out they was correctly chosen as I end up losing this one. But we're not done yet though. Let's go check out the final numbers. Okay, so when it comes to the final numbers, we have everything except for the plot and the story and the editing. There were no problems with the editing, so that'll remain a 0.3 out of 0.3. As for the plot and the story, James Gunn does a great job bringing the Guardians together and creating an origin story that works. Even with the amount of characters in the movie, James Gunn does a good job making sure everyone has enough screen time. What hinders the plot and the story though is the same thing that was wrong with the Avengers movie. If Thanos wasn't so lazy, the Guardians more than likely wouldn't have come together. So with that, the movie earns a 0.9 out of 1.0 for plot and story. So now that we have all the numbers, let's add them up. So the movie ends up with a 4.2 out of 4.5, and that gives it an A+ rating. So there you guys have it. That's my movie review of Guardians of the Galaxy. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and also let me know what you guys thought of the ranking. Do you think it's better than Winter Soldier and on the same level as the first Avengers movie? Or do you think the Winter Soldier and the first Avengers movie is better? Also, let me know which movie you want me to go against. Next week, I'll be going against Volume 2. But until then, this is Joshua Freeman. This has been Joshua vs. the Movies. I'm going to see you guys in the next match. Hey guys, thank you for tuning into the match. If you guys want to see more content, we have the Feel the Love series with Brian Carey as he breaks down the methods of plant growth. And also the Infusion Breakdown show where we discuss philosophy and world events. So don't forget to check out the content, and I'm going to see you guys in the next match.